Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something today, and I'm Donna, and Donald and I are somewhere different today. We're at the beach. So we come in here to get some shades and look for some flip-flops because I forgot my flip-flops, and we thought we'd bring you along with us.
Which one?
It seems like everywhere we've gone today, there's been music playing, and there's just been a lot of people, so I haven't been able to film and video like I usually do. Well, we are still here at the beach, Donald and I. He had to work today, and I am tagging along with him this week. My sons were on vacation, and my daughter made plans for her children, so I was able to come down with Donald for a few days and just hang out with him here. And when he gets off work, we're going to maybe go out and eat, or maybe go to the beach and just get a little time together, squeeze a little time together when we can. I wanted to bring y'all along with me. It's hot here. It's 98 degrees at 3:15. So it's like we're baking in an oven. The heat index is probably about 112 out here today. But we're just, he's finishing up his day, and I'll try to bring y'all along with me.
Hey. What you doing here?
Giving you a good morning kiss.
We're vacating, ain't we?
Yeah, we'll get some pictures.
Let's get some breakfast.
Yeah, we're gonna get some breakfast.
Well, we're still at the beach. Donald had to get up and go to work. He's working down here, and I got an opportunity to come down here with him. The kids were on vacation, and the kids' parents and everything, so I got a little break, and I got to ride down here with him for a few days, and that's how we ended up at the beach. Donald's working down here, and I just tagged along. Well, we had a really good day yesterday. We got up at 3:30 in the morning on Tuesday morning, and we drove down here, and Donald went to work, and when he got off, we did a few things. We are going to the beach and hang out on the beach here in a little bit when he gets off work. But yesterday when he got off work, I got to do a little bit of shopping. He took me to do a little bit of shopping, and I got a little haul. Of course, I'm not going to buy much down here because I don't want to have to take it back, but I thought I would share with you what we did get, and I'll show you our room. I know a lot of people have really fancy rooms, and everything is all neat and clean, but when me and Donald are on vacation or have a break, this is what it looks like. It's a little messy. We've just got this is all of my stuff out here on the bed, and I don't worry about being real neat on vacation. It's just a break for me, and so, you know, this is our room. It's got this little table I'm sitting at right here, and it has a pool. We went to the pool last night and really relaxed and just swam around a little bit. It is really hot down here. It was 98 degrees, but the heat index was 112. So it's been hot. But we've been just enjoying ourselves and just hanging out. There's good places to eat down here, and it's good to get a little break. Really been enjoyable. Me and Donald just laughed and spent time together. We went and ate the breakfast that's here at the hotel this morning, and I could go out and do things while he's at work. There's this nice pool out here. I think I might go out and sit around the pool in a little bit and try not to get burned up because, you know, I am very white, so it wouldn't take much, and I could just be a lobster in no time. But I did bring plenty of sunscreen with me, and I'm prepared for that. I soaked Donald in sunscreen this morning. He works out in it, and I try to tell him to make sure he stays coated with sunscreen on the top of his ears and at least his nose. But this is the sunscreen I'm using. and it's from Walgreens, and I really like it, and he really likes it. So if you need a cost-effective sunscreen, I think this is on sale at Walgreens right now. You buy one and get one maybe 50% off, so that's a great deal. But this is good sunscreen. That's what I bought to bring down here to the beach. And of course, I'm keeping my face good and covered in sunscreen. I think I've shared with you in the past my past videos that every time Donald goes out of town, and whenever I go with him, he always buys me a piece of blue and white porcelain. And I think I've showed you that there in my house. If I hadn't, I'll try to do that when I get back home. But I've got a little shelf, and it's got all the little porcelain pieces he's bought me over the years when he's worked out of town. And whenever I go and stay with him wherever he's out of town, he'll buy me a little piece of blue and white porcelain. Well, this time, this is what he bought me, was this little cup. And I love it. But when the lady was putting it in the bag, I know when we bought it, we picked it up, we looked at it really good, there was no chips. But he said he heard her when she was putting it in the bag, he heard a clank like of the porcelain, and she got a chip right there. And he said, I think we need to take that back. And I told him, no, I'm not going to take it back, because, I would never probably use this cup anyway. It was just a collectible from where I go out of town with him whenever he works. So to me, it still is beautiful and means just as much. But he was frustrated that the lady chipped it when she put it in the bag. It was kind of towards the end of the day, and I guess they were all in a hurry. But she was careless with it and chipped my little porcelain cup. But he did buy me this. That's my little piece of porcelain that he buys whenever we go out of town. He gets me a little blue and white piece, and it can be anything. I think I've got an egg and just several different pieces. I'll show that to you one day on the video, and you can see that little collection. We also bought this. It's a handmade pottery pocket. I like handmade pottery. Donald does not like it as much. He says he's just not drawn to it, but I am drawn to anything that's handmade. And I thought this little piece was unusual, and I liked it. It's just like a little wall pocket, and you can see the initials of the person that made it right there on the back. And I thought that was really pretty. It'd be really pretty for a plant. And then I picked up this little jug right here. I thought it would be pretty to decorate with it for the fall, and just a pretty handmade piece. And so that's my little haul so far. That's the things that I bought. I did buy a black bathing suit bottom to go with my bathing suit over there, but I didn't think that was very interesting, so I'm not going to share that with you. But and we've just been eating good and relaxing, and these are the few little things I bought from the haul. It feels good just to get away from your everyday routine. It's been good for me. And I care for my 6 grandchildren, and I love doing that, and I love caring for my husband. But this little break has been good for us, just to get down here together. We have laughed and just enjoyed being in each other's company without any distractions. And of course, he had to work, and I've been married to Donald for 41 years, so he's always been a hard worker and a dedicated worker. So that's just part of who Donald is. He'll go to work, and then we'll have fun when he gets off this evening. But that's just how it's been so far. There'll be pictures of us on the beach and pictures of the pool and different things. It's crowded down here. There's a lot of people down here. I guess everybody's trying to squeeze in a vacation before school starts and before Labor Day. But it's just a lot of people down here. But it's still been fun. We've really enjoyed it. I love to come to the ocean, not often, but I love to visit every now and then, but I'm always anxious to go home. It's just not green enough down here. There's just not enough mountains and greenery. I'm a mountain person. And I was talking to a clerk at one of the stores we stopped at, and he said he said, where y'all from? And I said, oh, we're from North Carolina, just further up, Appalachian area right there. Central, south central part of Appalachia there. And he said, well, that's where we go for vacation. They live down here at the beach. And he said, we head up there for vacation. And I thought that was funny. I said, well, that's a great place to go. I said, that's where I want to live. But I do like to come down here every once in a while and just see the magnitude of the ocean and just look at, a different landscape and be away. But of course, when it comes time to go home, I'll be ready to go home too. Be ready to get back where it's green, where there's more greenery. But I thought I'd just share with you parts of our little getaway. It's not really a vacation, but it's just been a good little getaway. I brought a few books. Let me see if I can show you my reading book bag that I brought with me here. And I'll share with you what I read. That's flip-flops I bought yesterday. I had to have flip-flops. This is a book that I've read before. It says Let Me Be a Woman by Elizabeth Elliot. I love Elizabeth Elliot. She was a spiritual mother to me when I felt like I was motherless. She was a good guide. I like to go back and reread books that I enjoy. And then here's the Vinegar Anniversary book. Tells you all about the uses of vinegar, and I love those kind of things. If you've been around my channel, then you know that. And this is a book by Elizabeth Elliot, Jim and Elizabeth Elliot. I hadn't read this one yet. I think it's just books of personal letters and a love story. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I brought my calendar because, I've got a lot going on. I have to do a little work every now and then to make sure I got things up on my calendar. And I've got a book called Home Comforts that I just like to read through that. And then I have my Bible, which I don't go any place without my Bible. And that, of course, will be for my daily Bible studies and just to read and enrich my soul. So I brought my Bible, and that's what I have in my reading bag right here. So those are the things that I'll be reading and working on while Donald's at work if I don't go out to the pool. There's the pool right outside of our window. I'm on the ground floor. We're on a ground floor room, so there is the room. And you can just see the traffic going by there. And this is on a Tuesday morning, so it's busy down here to have that much traffic streaming by. But there's a little barbecue place right there beside all of us. Even if you wanted to walk to it, you could walk and eat out. But that's the little pool area. I think I'm going to slather up in sunscreen and get out there and just enjoy that pool. I am going to go ahead and end this video here, and I will make another video and post it later this week of us on the beach and enjoying things here. Thank you for joining us today, and like always, until next time.